You passed the cup without a sound, and in that moment I was found. No speech, no script, just open eyes. And somehow I felt realized. You sat with me through one more night. No need to say if wrong or right. Your silence wrapped around my pain, like gentle, steady falling rain. You said enough without the words, your actions louder than I've heard. In every pause you made it clear that I was safe just being here. I never knew that calm could heal until your stillness made it real. Not every love is made of noise. Some bloom in quiet, patient poise. You didn't fix, you didn't save. You just stayed near and softly gave the space I needed to be true. And still I came back home to you. You said enough without the words, your actions louder than I've heard. In every pause you made it clear that I was safe just being here. Some hearts don't shout, they simply stay and speak in quiet, steady way. Said enough without the sound, and in that silence love was found. Now every time the world feels loud, your quiet presence stands so proud. Ooh, ooh. When the light is soft at dawn and the night is nearly gone, I find a corner of my mind where gentle thoughts begin to rise. When the light is soft and slow, it shows the things you didn't know. Not every glow has to be bright. Some truths live in the softer light. I walk the edge of fading night and feel the warmth before the sight. Even shadows learn to bend when day and dark become a friend. When the light is soft and slow, it shows the things you didn't know. Not every glow has to be bright. Some truths live in the softer light. Quiet hours teach my heart that peace is where the day will start. When the light finds me again, I'll meet it with a calmer pen and write the words I never write in moments warm and gentle light.
You closed the book, turned out the light. Still something lingers in the night. The list you kept, the things undone, the ways you think you should have won. You don't have to try tonight. Let the silence treat you right. You've done enough to just be here. You are still the one you need to hear. Your hands feel tired, your shoulders low, but hearts don't shine in constant glow. It's okay to dim the flame, to rest without a need for a name. You don't have to try tonight. Let the quiet hold you tight. You've given more than you could see. Now it's time to just let you be. You've carried hope through heavy skies. You owe yourself no more disguise. So breathe and don't explain. Let your rest be what remains. You don't have to win or fight. You don't have to try tonight.
So fast the world aligns. Your thoughts like rivers rushing signs. I take my time, I pause, I breathe, still hoping you won't choose to leave.
You stop and see what I rush past. You hold the moments, make them last. And though I move at different speeds, give me what I need. Different pace, same place we stay. Two rhythms fine in one soft way. You don't pull and I don't push. We walk with space, not in a rush.
I've learned from you
to watch the sky, to let the noise just pass me by.
and in return you've seen me show
that forward isn't always slow.
you help me try
You help me dare
to move through fear,
to simply care.
and even when we're not in sync,
We meet in moments when we think. Different pace, same place we stay. Two rhythms fine in one soft way. You don't pull and I don't push. We walk with space, not in a rush. Love's not always side by side, but still we reach and still we ride. Different pace, same place to grow, where hearts don't need to match the flow. We walk, we wait, we find our trace. Different pace, but same safe place. Ooh.
you liked your jazz with space to breathe,
You let the silence interweave,
while I rushed in with every note.
afraid that quiet wouldn't float.
You danced ahead, I held the time,
You chased the words, I found the rhyme.
and though we sang the same old song,
Our rhythm never lasted long. We didn't fight, we didn't shout. We just fell in and then fell out.
we fell between the tempo, not too fast, not quite slow, too late to catch, too soon to stay. We loved in beats that slipped away. We fell through misconnections, like half a line reflections. And though the chords were soft and low, we lost each other in the flow.
I held the line, you spun the rest.
We tried our best to blend the mess,
But syncopation needs a thread. Ours frayed with every word unsaid.
you heard the hush, I didn't try,
I danced for love, you danced for dirt.
and in that pause we never planned,
The silence slipped right through our hands. No crash, no cry, no final verse,
just rhythm slowly in reverse. We fell between the tempo, where shadows finally echo, a space too wide for holding tight, too dim to fade, too soft for light. We fell into the silence of lovers turned to islands, and though the song will play once more, our steps won't land like once before. brought you quiet, not a line. No parade, no grand design. Just my hands and steady breath. A willingness to face the death. The quiet I brought you stands stronger than those louder plans. In every pause, in every sigh, love becomes the reason why. No clarion call, no brimming pride, just steady step right by your side. I gave you calm, you gave me peace, and in that space we found release. The quiet I brought you stands stronger than those louder plans. In every pause, in every sigh, love becomes a reason why. Not every gift needs a show. Some true things just softly grow. The quiet I brought you stays even after darker days. It doesn't shout, it doesn't roar, but still becomes what we adore.
Found a photo on the floor, the younger me I once adored. Eyes so wide, unsure and clear, still chasing dreams, still holding fear. Photographs in quiet light hold the things I got just right. Though time moved on and scenes have changed, some pieces never rearranged. The walls have different frames these days, but I still walk those childhood ways. Not every tear was left behind. Some come with me, soft and kind. Photographs in quiet light hold the things I got just right. Though time moved on and scenes have changed, some pieces never rearranged.
Your thoughts like waves that spin around.
But even when you drift away, I hold the space where you can stay.
The road is long, the sky turns wide, and still I feel you by my side.
You never ask, you never press, but offer me a quiet rest.
I'll be where you return. In the hush your heart still yearns.
No matter how far you roam,
I'll be here, I'll be your home.
sometimes I can't explain the storm, or why my hands don't feel warm.
But knowing you are waiting near gives way to things I used to fear. I don't need signs,
I don't need signs,
I don't need plans.
I don't need plans, just knowing I can hold your hands. When all the noise begins to fade, I'll be right here, I'll never change.
I'll be where you return. In the hush your heart still yearns.
No matter how far you roam,
I'll be here, I'll be your home.
we don't rush,
We don't run,
we don't demand,
we don't demand,
we just wait and understand. I'll be where you return, even when the seasons turn. No need to hurry, no need to learn. Just come to me and feel the burn of love that waits and never ends.
I walk alone, no need to speak. The night is quiet, soft and deep. Each light above, a quiet flame. It feels like they all know my name. Streetlights know my name by now. They watch me stumble, watch me bow. But here I am, still walking slow, still learning what I didn't know. The roads I took, the ones I left, each choice a breath, each step a theft. But even wrong turns brought me through to stand right here, little new. Streetlights know my name by now. They've seen my questions, seen my doubt. But here I am, still walking slow, still learning what I didn't know. I don't need to shout or shine. Sometimes peace is just the sun. Streetlights know I'm on my way. Even if I've lost the day, they guide me home with gentle flame and softly whisper back my name.
I wrote your name, then changed my mind. Folded the paper, left it unsigned. So many words I couldn't send. They felt too soft to really end. I tucked them deep in drawer side, between a scarf and quiet pride. They never made it past the page, but still they age and age and age. It's not that I don't feel them now, I just don't know the when or how. Letters I never sent carried more than what I meant. They held my pause, they held my weight. They whispered love that came too late. Letters I never mailed felt too much like I just failed. So I let silence take their place, but still reread your name in space. The ink has bled, the corners curl, but in those lines I find my world. Each letter soft like your old shirt, smelling faintly of the hurt. And when the moon leans on the blinds, I reach for all the almost lines and think of how you'd read them now. And if you'd smile or raise a brow, some love is best when left unsaid, but mine still hums inside my head. Letters I never sent linger like a soft lament, and though the world has moved ahead, I hold the things I left unread. Letters never found their flight, but somehow still they feel just right. They rest between the might have been and words I'd write to you again. The street is quiet, no one near, just the sound your thoughts can here. You take a step and take one more. No need to knock on every door. Alone, but not lost tonight. You still carry your own light. No voices needed to be seen. You're full of all you've ever been. The stars don't crowd, they simply shine. Each one steady, one at a time. You're not the echo, not the noise. You walk with calm, you walk with poise. Alone, but not lost tonight. You still carry your own light. No voices needed to be seen. You're full of all you've ever been. You don't need a hand to stand. You are your own kind of land. Alone, but held from deep inside. No need to run, no need to hide. You are not missing or misplaced. You are simply finding space.
You walked in quiet, eyes so low, but something there I seem to know. Not in your words, not in your frame, but in the silence, just the same.
You looked at me like I was clear. Not someone strange, but someone near. And I could feel, without a cue, that something broken matched in you.
I saw me in you that night, not the pain, but shared light you didn't try to fix or mend. Just let me be, just let me bend. We didn't need the questions then.
We didn't need the where or when.
You sat with me and I with you,
and all the noise just faded through. You didn't flinch when I looked down. You didn't need to know the how.
Was enough that you had stayed.
In quiet hearts the bond was made. I saw me in you that night, not the pain, but shared light you didn't try to fix or mend. Just let me be, just let me bend. And maybe healing doesn't shout, it simply waits for pain to out. Saw me in you, so true, and maybe you saw yourself too, and all we didn't say or do. I saw me in you.
If you could see my sky at dawn, the quiet blue that lingers on, you'd know how peace can slowly fall on hearts that learn to see it all. If you could see my sky so wide, you'd understand what words can't hide. Not every hope needs thunder loud. Some just float above the clouds. I found my truth in softened hues, in gentle lines I couldn't choose. Yet when the dark began to go, my sky began its calmer glow. If you could see my sky so wide, you'd understand what words can hide. Not every hope needs thunder loud. Some just float above the clouds. And in that stillness I became a slower heart with steady flame. If you could see my sky above, you'd understand what quiet love can shape within the deepest blue. A place where hope returns anew.
You left a light on by the bed, a little glow to chase the dread. The room is still, the world is far, but here you are, just as you are. A light left on for nights like these, when hearts feel cold in quiet breeze. You don't have to say a word, your silence still can be heard. Your shadow sways across the floor, a soft reminder, nothing more. You close your eyes, you let it be, and breathe yourself back quietly. A light left on for nights like these, when hearts feel cold in quiet breeze. You don't have to say a word, your silence still can be heard. Sometimes rest begins within. A light left on and that's enough. You've always been more than tough. Now let the darkness gently stay until it fades and brings the day.
Tied my shoes and lit a smoke, just like every time I spoke. Half a thought and then a sigh, I let the truth just drift on by. You left a scarf, you left your book, but not the words I wish you took. I sit and watch the day rewind with tangled laces in my mind. You were the calm, I was the pace. Now it's just ash and empty space. Shoelaces and smoke, roots around the words I choked. Every knot a second guess, every drag a quiet mess. Shoelaces and doubt, double tied but full of root. And though I tried to hold you near, I walked you out and stayed right here. Bar is dim, the drink is warm, the jazz is soft but takes its form. Your laugh still lingers in the glass, a song that memory lets pass. I never learned to say it plain, too much cool, not enough rain. And now I trace the old cafe where every step just fades away. Some things unravel on their own, some shoes are better left alone. Shoelaces and smoke, stories written when I broke. Every loop a little lie that dressed me well but left you dry. Shoelaces and breath, both undone in what you left. And though the smoke will clear in time, I still walk circles in my mind. I spoke too fast, you walked away. We both had too much left to say, but silence doesn't mean it's gone. Somehow the feeling lingers on.
I closed the door, but still you stayed. And little thoughts that never fade. I hear your name in quiet rain, and feel you in the softest pain.
We didn't
And we echoed through all the things we couldn't do.
no clear
Goodbye, no final sound, just love that settled in the ground. I don't regret, I don't erase the time we shared the quiet space. You taught me things I never knew, and I left parts of me with you.
You didn't break me, but you changed some hearts are meant
To be estranged,
and still I smile when I recall the gentle way we watched it fall. We didn't and we
echo through all the things we couldn't do.
no clear
Goodbye, no final sound, just love that settled in the ground. We were a moment, not a mistake. A quiet wave that didn't break. We didn't end, we became a whisper that still holds a name. No need for more, no need to mend. Some echoes don't know how to end. We didn't and we echo through all the things we couldn't do. No clear goodbye, no final sound, just love that settled in the ground. The air is cool, the streets are wide. You walk with nothing left to hide. The sky is pale, the breeze is kind. You leave your worries far behind. Steps through the morning air, no one rushes, no one stares. You are quiet, you are whole, moving slow and in control. A bird calls out then fades away. You let the silence lead the way. Each corner turned a chance to see that peace can come so quietly. Steps through the morning air, you find yourself without a cause. Steps through the world so wide, all you need is time beside your own breath, your steady pace. A morning walk becomes your grace.
Walking down these quiet roads, no loud noise, no heavy loads, just my breath and gentle steps, learning how the heart accepts. Quiet roads I know so well, where soft thoughts slowly dwell. You don't need a hurried pace to find the truth in this quiet place. I've been chased by noisy dreams, fought for winds, or so it seems. But here I learn, here I grow, in every step on roads I know. Quiet roads I know so well, where soft thoughts slowly dwell. You don't need a hurried pace to find the truth in this quiet place. Not every path needs the sun. Sometimes peace is where it's done. Quiet roads beneath my feet hold the strength I now can keep. Step by step and breath by breath, I find peace in what's not left. Quiet roads beneath my feet hold the strength I now can keep. Step by step and breath by breath, I find peace in what's not left. Regret a single day, though now we go our separate ways. The quiet moments still remain, like soft impressions in the rain.
I'll keep the way you said my name, the way you smile would calm the flame. Not every love is meant to stay, but ours won't ever fade away.
You'll always always be the quiet part that still exists inside my heart. Not loud, not lost, not needing more, just peace behind a closed old door. You taught me how to sit with doubt, to breathe it in, to let it out. And though we've come to different ends, you're still the kindest kind of friend. Ooh, I won't forget the songs you hum, the way our silence made me numb. But now with pain, with something true, a space where I remembered you. You'll always be the quiet part that still exists inside my heart. Not loud, not lost, not needing more, just peace behind a closed old door. Love doesn't end, it only moves like distant stars or fading grooves. You'll always be the quiet sound where comfort used to hang around. And though the path may shift or sway, you'll be the calm that chose to stay. You'll always be the quiet part that still exists inside my heart. Not loud, not lost, not needing more, just peace behind a closed old door.
I thought this song would hold us tight, that every verse would feel just right. But melodies can slip and bend, even the sweetest ones can end.
I wrote my part in quite a key.
You dance through lines like drifting leaves,
And though we started on the same,
our tempo slowly lost its name.
we tried to rhyme, we tried to stay, but choruses can fade away.
One song, two endings, no break, no mending, just notes that turn then walked apart, still echoing in separate hearts. One tune, two meanings, like soft disagreeings. And though the record
Gently spins, we're humming different violins. You leaned on joy, I leaned on time.
we chase the sound but not the rhyme,
Some harmonies don't find their ground.
they circle back then just unbound.
We didn't fall, we just unplayed, like chords that stretch but wouldn't stay.
And now this room still hums your name.
But it's no longer quite the same.
We sang until the notes ran dry, then let the final line slip by. One song, two endings, soft soft as dust descending. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just forgot which way to turn. One song still glowing like candlelight slowing. And though we lost what once began, I'll always love the way it ran. Don't answer, but they hear every thought I whisper near. The fan still hums, the light is low, and still I talk so soft and slow, talking to the quiet now, not sure when or even how. But it listens with no end, like a voice I once called friend. No one asks, and that's okay. I speak the things I couldn't say. Regrets and dreams, I let them land in this room that understands, talking to the quiet now, not sure when or even how, but it listens with no end, like a voice I once called friend. Sometimes peace is just a sound that echoes when no one's around, talking to the quiet night helps me set my worries right. And even if no one replies, it helps to hear my heart out loud. sky turns deep, the lights grow low. You're breathing soft and let it go. The quiet holds you like a friend. No need to rush, no need to mend. Wrap the night around you slow. Let the stars remind you so you are safe, you are still.
this quiet space. Wrap the night around you slow. Let the stars remind you so you are safe. You are still. You don't need to climb the hill. Some things bloom when no one sees, like silent hope on evening's breeze. Wrap the night around your skin. Let the calm come softly in. You are held in gentle ways by all you gave throughout the day. You sit so still, but I can tell the storm inside you hides so well.
I don't ask, I don't press.
I know your silence means distress, and you just breathe.
Not looking in, but somehow see beneath my skin.
You don't need to say a word, and still your voice is always heard. When you say nothing, I stay. Words would only get in the way. I'll be the space you lean into, the quiet that believes in you.
I fail to speak the way I feel, but you're the one who makes it real.
No judgment here, no need to run. You hold me when the words are gone.
And when I fall through thoughts too wide, you never ask me to decide. You sit with me, no need to fix. You meet me in the in-between mix.
When you say nothing, I stay. Words would only get in the way. I'll be the space you lean into, the quiet that believes in you.
Some love speaks loud,
Some love is still,
some love is still,
but always will. When you say nothing, I hear everything you hold so near. You are never far away. When you say nothing, I stay.
passion race. There's a breathless slowing place where sunlight leans and shadows play, and silence softly holds the day. Breathe between the ticking sound. Find your feet back on the ground. You don't have to chase the time, just this moment, slow and kind. You pour the tea and close your eyes. A quiet wind, a wide blue sky. The world can wait, it always can. For now, just be, no need to plan. Breathe between the ticking sound. Find your feet back on the ground. You don't have to chase the time, just this moment, slow and kind. Not every hour needs to shine. Some just hold the soul in light. Ooh, breathe between what comes and goes. You'll find peace, the still heart knows. You are here and that is true. Time will wait to walk with you.
The back door wasn't locked that night. You could have come in with the light. The porch still creaked like it did then, and coffee waited past 10:10. I left the lamp just halfway dim, in case you'd wanna step back in. No questions asked, no plans redrawn, just like you'd only been gone long. Not every ending shuts the gate. Some doors just lean and quietly wait. The back door wasn't locked. I never changed the way you knock. You could have pushed and walked right through, like you used to when love felt new. The back door knew your name. It still swings soft, it swings the same. And though your feet chose not to stay, the house still hopes in quiet gray. I didn't clean the coffee stain where you once laughed out through the rain. The floorboards know the weight you held, the spot where every silence swelled. I left your sweater by the chair. It smells like you, it's still right there. And though the seasons took their toll, the house still waits with something whole. You didn't need to call a plan, just show and I'd have let you stand. The back door wasn't shut, just open wide enough for butt. No lock, no note, just something still that says you're welcome if you will. The back door and the breeze still hum your name through any trees. And maybe someday you'll come slow, like dust that finds its way back home. I talk to time in hushed tones, asking why I feel alone. But time just hums and doesn't speak. It shows what's strong, it shows the weak. Hush conversations with time, tell me things without the rhyme. No loud answers, no demand, just peace I hold within my hand. The years have taught me so much slow, that loudest truths don't always show. In quiet breath and softened sighs, I see the world through steadier eyes. Hushed conversations with time, tell me things without the rhyme. No loud answers, no demand, just peace I hold within my hand. You don't need noise to know your place. Sometimes stillness leads the race. Hush conversations with time, teach my heart it's not a crime to rest, to live, to slowly grow in all the things the quiet knows.
soft and slow like gentle